For this cutting board we need 3 different kinds of wood. We need a light, a dark and something in between. For the light I'm using beech, and for the dark one I'm using walnut. And my in between color is oak. But let's start with cutting up the light, the beech. And now for the oak. All pieces have been cut on the bandsaw. I've got my oak, my beech and my walnut. And now for the walnut. All the 35-degree cuts are done and it's now time for some glue ups. I can't really clamp on these 30-degree angles, so I made a sacrifice piece that also have a 30-degree cut. And I simply just put that right there and now I've got a perfect edge for clamping. Wow, this is going to be a monster of a cutting board. Now before I move on to glue the next big board, I need to make 6 of these ones. I'm making these in oversize so I can plane them down to get the exact measurements that I need. It's a 30-degree cut on both pieces. Ready for the next glue up, and as mentioned these are oversized so I need to plane them down for the right width after the glue up. Here we go, and you can never use too many clamps. As mentioned these were all made in oversize, so now I've got to plane them down to this height right here. I've put it through the planer and now it's exactly where I want it to be. But it's still a bit high, so I just need to flip it around and put it through the planer and plane it down to the 34mm like this one. Now I'm ready for the next glue up. It's going to be a monster of a glue up, and that's why I'm using a lot of these supports to get the best result possible. That looks pretty good. Alright, both boards are ready for the cross cut. The cross cut is the thickness of the board and I'll make mine around 40mm thick. This is how the final board is going to look and I'm ready for the final glue up. But before I do that, I just want to mention that the overlap here is 38mm or 1.5 inches. The final gluing is done and I've added a small sacrifice piece at the end. This is to prevent the board from breaking when I run it over my jointer. The safest choice to flatten a board like this is run it through a belt sander. But I haven't got one of those, so I need to use my jointer and my planer. I'm quite happy with the result. Now I just need to clean up the 2 ends. And now a few coats of beeswax. Alright, it's done, and I think it turned out pretty good. I really hope you enjoyed watching my video, and please hit that subscribe button, that really helps out. Thanks. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.